we'll go over the Lumencraft officially licensed for Lumencraft flashlight. So this is Matt's little pride and joy, and he's got a whole story on this little bugger of how it was created and how it was lost in the mail and it was stuck on a ship and it was stuck in port and this and that and blah blah blah, and it was a nightmare for him to try to get a hold of it, and then he finally got it after a couple of official nasty letters from some lawyers and stuff like that. So this is his pride and joy of a flashlight, and it comes with instructions. It says, before first use, your light will not work unless you do this. Unscrew and remove the tail cap of the flashlight. Remove the cardboard disc from between the battery negative contact and the tail spring. This disc is only needed to prevent the possibility of turning on during shipping and now can be discarded. Charging. It is recommended that you fully charge a battery before you first use. Blah, blah, blah. This flashlight does have a rechargeable USB port on the side of it, which is right here. So it is a rechargeable flashlight. So that's pretty handy and pretty neat, because a lot of these, even the China Prides, they got their own little USB. This is actually a power bank too. So you can charge it and suck power out of it. And of course, then when you're charging it, it'll turn red or green. So it's red when it's charging, green when it's ready to go. Blah blah blah. And it tells you about the battery, user interface. To power the light on, click the switch one time and it'll come on in high mode. If you want it to go in low mode, immediately click the switch a second time. So boop boop. And then the third click will power it off. If you power the light and then leave it running in high mode for several seconds, the next time you click the light switch, it would go directly to off. Fast double click on for position for the strobe, blah, blah, blah. And this one has a ramping brightness, so you can push and hold the switch while it's powered on, and it'll cycle through all its, it'll do a ramp. So from bright to low, and it'll have like a little flash. And then if you do it again, it'll come back from low to back to high, and it'll have a little flash. And you can leave it anywhere in between. So that's a pretty neat feature, which I wish a lot of lights had that, instead of like something like this where you get either on, low, or an annoying strobe and then off. And on this one, if you turn it on and you push and hold the switch, all you get is your next mode. So some of these, if you push and hold it, it'll actually turn it off. But this particular one, you got to click the switch 3 friggin' times, or 2 times, or wherever you got it at to actually turn it off. So this is his little pride and joy flashlight. You know, it's got its, and he's got videos on his creation, and so you can go over to his channel and check out this his little Lumencraft flashlight. So he had a special on these, and I said, "Hey, what the hell is another flashlight in this house?" So it's a nice aluminum body, feels good in the hand. It's got a little oh shit strap, so you don't lose it. So, you know, when you're walking out and you don't drop it in a crevasse or over the mountaintop and never see it again. So here's this little plastic thing that says remove. Come on, camera, focus. There you go. So remove that. And of course, it's got a nice tail cap. It's got very nice threads. Feels real good. Here's the little battery. It's a little 2.2 amp hour battery, 18650. And of course, you can put any 18650 in here. And the positive side goes toward the output end of the flashlight. And you put the little tail cap on. It's got O-rings on there. It's got very nice threads. Feels real good to put it on. And then you just click it on. And we're on high mode. And it gives you a little spot of light and a good flood, as you can see. Nice spot with a flood. So this is a non-zoomy, it's a fixed light. So you get what you get, but that's fine. You know, it's for your everyday carry flashlight. And then you click it again for off. And you do the double click while you turn it on, then you got low. And then you got off. You got back on high. So 3 modes, so that's handy. And then, like I said, if you turn it on and push and hold, it goes through all the modes. You're ramping. And if you notice, when I go all the way to low, it flashes twice to let you know you're at the bottom. Does the same thing at the top. And then you can leave it anywhere in between. So that's quite handy. Because sometimes you don't need a big, bright, honking light all the time. You know, in case you want to see something up close, you're like, what the hell does that say? It's like, you know them in the stage that you get them in situations like, I can see it, but it's so bright, it's blinding me. I can't read what it says. So that's neat. So quick little overview over that. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.